What's up, fellas? Go ahead and tell me a better, more badass production Harley Davidson than the 2017 DYNA S. Go ahead, I'm waiting. And I'm waiting a long time because there is nothing better. This is a pinnacle of Harley Davidson performance and total badass, right out of the box, custom. It came right from the factory with the gold mags, the gold factory badges, which harken back to the 77 XLCR Cafe Racer. And this thing had the goods right out of the box, 117 cubic inch. I bought this bike brand new and sold it to my friend Gerald Rothman Jr. with 532 miles on it. It was absolutely pristine. I'd spent more time modifying and customizing and polishing this thing than I had riding it. I really didn't get a chance to enjoy it, but what happened is COVID struck. We had just opened the museum, and in 2018, money was tight, and the first 3 weeks of COVID, we didn't sell any bikes at all. In fact, we had 3 bikes returned because other people were panicking. We had laid off half the staff. There was no state funding for the museum because it's a nonprofit. So we thought we might be going out of business. We didn't know what was going on. So my buddy Jerry, I told him I was selling my Harleys, and he had an eye for quality. He saw this bike. He said, well, add up what you got into it. We sat down, we added up the receipts. I had $25,018 into it. He whipped out his checkbook, wrote me out a check for $25,018. It was kind of a bittersweet moment. This bike would not have been for sale if it wasn't for COVID. It went to a good home. Jerry, on top of that, put another $10,000 into it. A lot of the magic you can't see inside this engine has just been done. It's been completely rebuilt and balanced. I'll read. I got a three-page spec sheet on it. This thing's an absolute freaking rocket ship. This thing is the definition of unobtainium. They don't make DYNAs anymore. The DYNA S was a limited production model, and it came from the factory with the 117 cubic Screaming Eagle engine with the long travel suspension and beefy front forks, and it was rock solid at 120 plus miles an hour right out of the box. So it's been taken to the next level. This thing's absolutely stunning, gorgeous, low mileage. Jerry's old like me. He's in his late 50s. So the bike's been owned by adults, absolutely pristine, mint condition. It's a museum quality classic, 2017 DYNA S, and it's just been completely redone. The engine's been redone. I guess before I get into the engine, I want to talk about the suspension. The shocks on the back are the Öhlins black lines. They were special ordered with the gold canisters on there. They're 1.5 inches longer than stock. The forks are 2 inches over gold DLC coated forks with the Öhlins inserts. So the suspension is light years better than what it came with stock. And I guess I'll start reading down the spec sheet here because there's pages and I don't want to repeat myself, but it just don't get any better than this. And if you think this is your grandpa's Harley, you better wake up and smell the coffee, because this is no ordinary Casper Milquetoast Harley. It's over 135 horsepower at the rear wheel. It's an absolute rocket ship, and it handles like a dream. It's ready to, I don't know if you watch the Bagger Racing League, but these bikes are turning faster lap times at Daytona than the 600 Super Sport factory racers are. They're absolute rocket ships. This is a Screaming Eagle, 170 cubic inch, big bore engine, and it's got a brand new set of big bore forged pistons and cylinders. Those are brand new. Full receipts for everything. The crankshaft was fully rebuilt and measured with 0 run out at installation, so there's virtually no vibration on this thing compared to a stock one, because the crank is dialed in perfectly. It has a new oil pump, a new compensator with an extra spring, a new tappet set, and it also has the Thunder header black, which just makes them absolutely. That's what I put on all my Harleys. I love the Thunder header. There's nothing better than the sound of a Thunder header. The Master Tune ECC module and program was done for the build, and it has a Screaming Eagle 259 cam set. It has a Screaming Eagle billet anodized cam plate and bearings. It has the Beehive valve springs, a Screaming Eagle cam bearing assembly. Screaming Eagle brand new, everything's brand new. Screaming Eagle clutch plates, everything I mentioned is brand new. Screaming Eagle clutch plates, new tracker die chain drive conversion. Show them the chain on the other side. These came with a belt drive, which isn't capable of handling the horsepower this bad boy is putting down. So the chain drive conversion is on point. That's new too. It has a new tracker die case saver. It has new Flow Motorsports rider and passenger pegs. When he pulled up the driveway with us, when he bought it up here for me to sell it for him a couple weeks ago, just the way the gold pegs, the gold rims, the gold forks all ties together, it is the most badass looking Harley on the road, no doubt about it. The tires are brand new Michelin Commander. Zoom in on that Michelin Commander rear tire, brand new, fresh out of the box, just installed when the engine was done. Has a brand new Michelin Commander front tire, new K&N air cleaner assembly. The saddle is a top of the line, brand new Lepera saddle. He upgraded to the Hogworks headlight. Show him the headlight on here. Top of the line LED headlight, smoked black. It looks badass. It works real well with the stock factory. The factory windscreen, factory bars that came from the factory with everything blacked out like you see in the low bars of drag bars. LED turn signals, smoked. External oil cleaner, oil cooler. Check this out. External oil filter with electric fan and oil cooler by Jeg. Again, back to the shocks. The Öhlins Blackline 764s are 2 inches over stock. Excuse me, not an inch and a half. They're 14¼ inch for the DYNA. Custom ordered. I ordered those with the gold reservoir. I'm a dealer. Those cost me $1,567 back in 2017 for those shocks. The BBC shock extender has a BBC shock extender kit. BBC custom valving and springs on the Öhlins cartridge fork. I special ordered those from BBC. It has the Öhlins Nix 22 cartridge kits, the FKS 205, and the gold 2-inch extended DLC coated fork tubes from Custom Cycle Engineering. The seat mount has the thumb screw, the para saddle. Look at the stitching on the saddle and the black anodized thumb screw. Just a beautiful seat, keeps you planted when the torque kicks in on this thing and you're bouncing up off the 135 horsepower range. You need that saddle to keep you on the seat. This is not a bike for a novice for sure. It's an extremely powerful machine. It has the ball stud turn signal kits, the adjustable highway peg kit, passenger peg support left hand, passenger peg support right hand, the passenger foot peg mount. When it came from the factory, it didn't have passenger pegs. All it had to get ordered along with the gold. These are really high-end gold blow pegs. They're very expensive. It has a license plate relocation kit, as you can see, onto the back where it won't be in the way, and the washer nut ball receptacle. Clean title in hand. Seriously badass machine. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this. Brand new, 200 miles on a completely rebuilt performance 117 cubic inch engine. Brand new, completely rebuilt suspension, brand new tires, and it looks like a brand new bike. And they don't make these anymore. So if you're looking for a world-class Harley Davidson that is only going to go up in value, these are going up in value. They're not going down in value. It's had 2 adult owners, me and Jerry. Both of us are men of means that keep our bikes in pristine condition. The only reason he's selling this is he just bought a brand new 2024 Road Glide. His wife bought one too, and I believe he's going to be doing some long distance touring, so he wanted a touring bike. For me, I'm not ready for a bagger. I may be 58, but I'm not dead yet. I always thought as the baggers, I know it's not true anymore because the baggers are performance too, but I always thought of it, it's definitely, a bagger cannot compare with a DYNA, not even close. This is 120 pounds lighter. It's like having a passenger on the back of your bike. They're much bigger. The bags get in the way. The floorboards drag. This is a performance machine that when you get on it, it's incomparable. I've been riding Harleys since 1990. I bought my first Harley in FXR. I've been riding let me rephrase that by saying I've been riding performance Harleys since 1990. FXRs and DYNAs pretty much exclusively. I just bought a new Softail last year because they made one that came out with one that looked like this. It was a Softail with the same color scheme as this, the black and the gold, and it was a 117 cubic inch. So it reminded me of this, so I bought it. But just a stunning piece. I wish it was in the cards for me to keep this and put it in my personal collection. It's just not in the cards right now, so it's going up for sale. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Full documentation on everything, clean title in hand. Like I said, if you have any questions about it, give us a call. This thing's an absolute masterpiece.